got the apple juice on or nothing like that, dude.
Ooh. You want some grits and sausage? I'm cooking that now. You did? What you had?
Huh?
What you had?
Some French toast and sausage. Yeah. Yep.
Let me check this stove.
Huh?
I'm gonna check this stove right here.
All right, all right.
Hopefully he can fix it. Hopefully he can fix it. My charger. Bess, you okay? You gonna come out and help us? Oh, okay. Yep. Worth a try. Can't do number X. Play with the measurements. Absolutely not as wild. Absolutely not as wild. I must say. Okay. Okay. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage. Let's see. Top on these bad boys. Do that. Do that for the eggs. You feel me? What's up? Mechanic outside trying to fix the car, so. What? What? Y'all got going? This water right here is the best water in the world. It got a every bottle got a Bible verse. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like you can't see it. But this one, it's written in white and it's real fine. But this one is Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6. Like every bottle has, and it's black owned. This is like well water they found in Alabama. So lit. Oh, for real? Yeah, that Proverbs, that book is like, the whole thing is lit. Look at it trying to show up. Come on now. Cut it down a little bit. Oh, let's see what he say.
Thermostat and temp sensor. And I'm trying to figure out what this is right here. It just came out of there. That's inside the engine.
This?
Yeah. Whatever it is.
It's like an oil.
No, that's not oil. That's slime now. Oil, it'd be looking like a milkshake. This here's like more like slime, so therefore it might be because the thermostat is stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You got a paper towel and get it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's some type of slime. See,
Oh my
all
God.
them look like that. Yeah, all them look like that.
So I got to get this
Thermostat.
right here.
Yeah, thermostat and temp sensor.
Thermostat, temp sensor.
Yeah, that's some type of
Right here.
slime. I'll reach right in here and then pull it out. See, that was running down. See?
Oh
That
my
was running
God.
down there.
See it too. It's like at the top.
See, that was
And
in
this-
that other one. See, in that other reservoir, the old one we took off, it was in there too. But
So it was a good thing
the change of
that
reservoir,
went on to change. It probably
Right.
been worse.
right? Because I know it's circulating because this right here wouldn't be orange. Because if that right there wouldn't be orange. But the way I'm looking at it is that stuff is inside the engine. So you're gonna have to get another thermostat. You're gonna have to get a thermostat, temp sensor, and some more coolant. You remember what type coolant?
Yeah, I got some left.
Yeah.
But I need a whole thing though.
Yeah, you're gonna need a whole. That ain't gonna be enough. You're gonna take the thermostat out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's saying, thermostat. So I guess that whatever it is, that slime, it's inside the thermostat and it's not letting it close because you said the temperature gauge never did move. So
It didn't. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not letting
For
it.
like 2 days straight.
It's not letting it do what it needs to do.
Well, the day I called you, then that next morning.
Yes,
I mean, when
sir.
I got off, and then the next morning when I tried to warm it up, it was still. It didn't move an inch. Temperature thermostat, coolant,
temp sensor.
and temp sensor. All right, let me get. Best, I gotta go get some parts. Where your keys at? Let's see. Cut these off for right now till I get back. Need my driver's license. Hold on, y'all.
Temp sensor comes with the thermostat.
Okay.
Yeah. What you want me to do this morning?
Can you?
Man.
I'm gonna be stuck.
You gonna get me on this? I'm trying to get something. Well. Yeah.
And that Universal was good. Cause that's AutoZone brand, ain't it?
Yeah,
Universal.
That's what I told you to get. Yeah.
Oh man. What's up, y'all? Hopefully he can fix it, man. I gotta get some more parts. Stuff I can't afford per usual, but it's either that or go get a car note, you know. And I can't afford a car note. Most definitely can't afford a car note. But I'm feeling pretty good. How y'all feeling? How is it going? Where y'all at? What you doing? No, it wasn't running hot. It wasn't running hot. Originally I just needed an alternator belt. So he came and did that, and it just went downhill from there. Like, oh, you need this, you need that. So that's where we at with it. That's why I was saying that day. Ooh. They don't flag me for this, but if they do and delete it, it is what it is. I ain't gonna look down to see what y'all saying. But yeah, when he came and originally was fixing those couple issues that I noticed, like my alternator belt didn't tear. I just was, you know how you drive your car and you start hearing different sounds and stuff like that, like unusual stuff. And like I've had the car for almost 3 years now. It's a 2014 Chevy Cruze, and You know, so after a while, you just know, like you just know something off with your car. You just know when something is different. And so I saw that the alternator belt was stripping, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm happy, you know, I was aware that something was different, so it didn't completely break while I was out somewhere, you know, and I would have been stuck. You know, that's like, I ain't gonna say that like that's one of my worst fears, but nobody wants to be going somewhere. I don't care where it is, you know, that you're going. You don't want to. You come outside and crank up your car with the expectation that it's going to crank up and take you where you need to go, you know. And so that's just what it is. So I don't want to go nowhere and then get stuck. But yeah, I was happy that I was able to catch that at least, you know. But he came and he put, y'all saw that computer. He been working on cars like longer than I've been alive. So like, and he a good dude. He don't try to jip me or nothing like that. A lot of times he don't even charge me half of the stuff. Like he put on like 4 or 5 different things last time, and he only charged me like 125, and he had to do a lot of taking stuff apart and all of that. But he just a good man, a blessed man. Uh, he just a good man, and he know what he doing. But anyway, he fixed it. He fixed all of that, and yeah, he just found this. Y'all saw that slime, that black slime looking stuff in one of the reservoirs. So that could be really the main thing that's signaling the gauge not moving. Because what it was is that Saturday morning on my way to work, this message popped up on the dash and said, AC off, engine high temp. That's exactly what it said. But the gauge on the dashboard didn't read that it was hot. It actually was all the way on the C. It was all the way on the cold part. Which was weird, because if it's telling you that it's hot, but the gauge saying it is cold, I was like, bro, this is bad. This is bad. So, yeah, I called him, because I was like, at that point, I'm headed to work. It ain't nothing I can do. It's like 4 something in the morning. I ain't finna call this man at 4 something in the morning unless, you know, it's like, it was an emergency, but it wasn't that kind of emergency yet. I'm like, Lord, just let me make it to work. I was already praying when it came on. I was like, ooh. And then I just like, let me just get there. Yeah, thermostat. Yeah, let me just get there. So I worked 12 hours. I didn't go outside at no point. I didn't try to go to the store on no breaks. I ain't try to do none of that. 12 hours from 5 a.m. to 5:30. I cranked the car up, and it literally said the same thing. I'm like, how, when it's just been sitting here? So that's when I really knew it was a problem, because I'm like, it ain't hot. It ain't been, I just crank it up. It's literally been sitting. So I called him before I even left the parking lot at work. And yeah, he asked me a lot of questions, made sure the coolant wasn't leaking or had, you know, ran out or whatever. And so I pulled over before the engine even got hot, checked the coolant. I'm like, oh, it's still full. Everything still look good. Everything's still clear. So he was like, well, you know, it was sounding weird to him what I was trying to explain. I'm like, the gauge on the car is not reading that it's hot. So anyway, I made it home, and he said he could come Monday. So what I was gonna do is try to drive to work the next day. But when I went out there and was trying to warm the car up, listen, thank you. Lightning bolt? Nah. No, like I didn't have no lights on. Literally the only message on the dashboard read AC off, engine temperature high. That's literally the only thing that it said. That's what was so confusing. Cause also I don't smell any smoke. I don't see any I don't smell and I don't see it. So yeah, there we go on that. But man, I tried to crank that boy up and it started making this loud vacuum sound. You work on cars? You're pretty knowledgeable about the mechanics, which is pretty cool and impressive. It could be going bad, but not to be completely out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's dope. Ah, you locked in. You locked in. You locked in. Okay, let's see what these people say. How long your dad been a mechanic? You grew up under the hood? That's so lit. That's fire. I wish I did, cause I drive trucks now, and I had to learn about mechanics from that. Oh, I'm about to say. Good morning. How you doing? Yes, I need a thermostat for Chevy Cruze 14.
You got an LS, LT?
LS.
1.8?
Mm-hmm.
$121.99.
Okay.
And we got one for $119.99.
That look like a different part. That's the same part? Then that's the same part?
Different.
Okay.
You know what it look like?
Yeah, I believe it looked like this right here. So let me get this, and I gotta get some coolant. Man, I bet he made a lot of money. See, I gotta get a whole new thing of coolant because when he take that reservoir off, I mean, I just bought coolant. Nah, that fresh coolant, it ain't even been a week, and it gotta be replaced. These car parts is expensive. Yeah, a lot of people do take advantage of folks, man. It's real sad too.
What's that phone number?
205-243-0272.
424?
243 0272.
What's that name?
The top one. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be cash call.
Card.
So when I go into, there's two things that we're doing right now. We're doing the LP audit and we're also doing the LP check. I think some of you guys think this was the check.
It's so
For
good.
the most part, I had people still when it was telling us to only count the safe once before 10:30 in the morning. I said it was a good idea to continue check to count it twice. So now on the LP audit, it is asking you to say count it twice a day. Once before 10:30 and again after before close. So every day I'm looking for 2 counts on the safe. You also got to make sure that you're counting those commercial deals every single day to include Saturday and Sunday. A lot of you guys on Sundays, if you haven't run anything through there, you think that it's okay not to count. You got to make sure that you count. So hopefully you guys are taking notes on that. Because like I said, I'm going to be coming in this week, knocking out audits this week and next week. And
I hope my thing ain't locked.
There is no, I can't really give you leniency on a lot of stuff. Either it's done or not, okay? But it's an open book text. And if anybody
It's locked. Hold on.
just print out the audit for everybody, and you got one that everybody wasn't able to get into. I'm gonna see one that everybody wasn't able to get into. I'm gonna see you guys some instructions for Karen this morning. She
hold on for 1 second.
instructions for Karen this morning. She
hold on for 1 second.
on how to get in the hip.
Here, paper on the keypad for me.
Training, the HIPAA, the information security, the environmental, the dangerous.
And you got $10 reward on your next purchase.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. The newer ones, you could probably do a lot of troubleshooting on the new ones. But them old ones, you do need a pretty decent mechanic. Like you said, somebody honest that's not gonna take advantage of you, because it ain't that many mechanics left that's doing stuff. It's just not. It ain't that many mechanics that know what they doing. And it's not a lot of honest mechanics left that's not gonna kill you just to work on your car because they know it's like a shortage of mechanics. Like it's just not. Hold on, let me turn this down. Yeah, it's just not. You just ain't gonna find somebody that really actually know what they talking about. Especially women, yep. And he the same way. Mr. Roy, he the same way. Like, he understand how people can take advantage of women, in that area. Especially, they will, boy, listen, they will go in. What kind of car y'all got? What's some good cars? Cause I do this is the thing that I do know. I know I cannot afford to buy a car right now. I know that. But I'm gonna have to get a second car at some point. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. We need backups in pretty much everything in life. You need a second everything. So I'm gonna have to get a new car at some point. I just can't right now. But in the event or at the right time, what are some good cars? Like, what kind of? I feel like Chevy is a good car. For there to be a 14, it's been holding up, and I've been doing my best to take care of it in the amount of time that I've had it. It's also 2025, so the car is over 10 years because they make them before they even, put them out there into the market. So if I got a 2014, that car probably 2 years older than that, a year older than that. If you tuning in, what's some good cars? What kind of car y'all got? What's some good makes? Toyota? I heard something about that. Toyota and Chevy. Is Toyota a foreign car? Or American? I'm gonna have to look that up. I hope he can fix it, man. That's crazy. Like he said, 121. Even the man that's just sold me that part at AutoZone was like, "Woo, you got to get this part." Like that ain't encouraging when I already don't want to pay this. I already can't really. I already can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? But what do? You pay to get this, borrow money to fix the problem, or pay other people to take you, or Uber, or you gonna come out of more money that way. Like it's just kind of like a lose-lose situation. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Justina? How you feeling? How your day going? I'm headed back to the house. I just left AutoZone. Hopefully my mechanic can fix my car. Got some slimy black stuff coming out of my coolant reservoir that's causing my temperature sensor in my car to go haywire. So I'm hoping and praying he can fix it so I don't have to buy a new car, because Lord knows I cannot afford one. Not right now. It's very, very important to be specific with your words, because to say I cannot afford one, it's like you got to be detailed, because words have power. So I won't always be in this situation. You know, I believe this year with YouTube and just a lot of the things that I'm working on. I'm working on my first book. I'm working on some big projects in the community with this nonprofit foundation. They help the youth get better with creating art and just providing healthy outlets for them to express themselves. Because technology can be overwhelming, but it's like y'all are gifted and gifted beyond measure, gifted beyond your comprehension, and sometimes you just need that support, and you just need older people around you that support that and nurture that and cultivate that, you know, provide a healthy space for that. So I've been working with them recently. They do all cool events and stuff like that. So this year I'm locked in. Like this next year, y'all not gonna hear me talking about this. If we locked in, hopefully we are. But my goal is to not be in this space next year. And I'm not. I owe it to myself, and I'm vowing it to myself. This don't just sound good. It's like now or never. It's like do or die. That's how I feel about 2025. It's do or die. Because we don't have as much time as we think we have in terms of accomplishing things. We have today, literally today, and hopes for tomorrow. But that's it. That's all we got. So I'm finna see if this part that I got is the right thing. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take it back. I ain't trying to do that neither. I hope he was taking too long. Then the door was locked.
You went to Midfield?
Mm-hmm.
Why you going to Midfield?
Cause it's right there.
One thing right there too.
Yeah, I gotta go through a couple lights. We'll see though. Them was $125.
For Somerset?
Oh my God.
Hello. All right there, Mr. Lewis. How you doing?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm trying to get by there today, Mr. Lewis. All right.
I'm sorry. about? Can you do this? I ain't gonna never get done cooking while I'm trying to do that.
So, what it's gonna be is gonna be the holes deteriorating. Let me show you why. I said that. Now you seen the slime that I pulled out of there, right? Okay. Now, look inside the holes. You see that right there?
It's a lot of it.
Now, I'm gonna pull my finger.
I can look on the side.
that?
I can look on the sides of this and see.
See, that's the holes deteriorating. So that's where the slime come from. It been on there ever since 2014. It might have been longer. It might have been on there since 2012. But this whole hole here, I'm going deep down into the holes. See, and that right there coming out the holes. So the holes need to be replaced. I didn't see that at first until I seen inside that thermostat right there. But that's what you got right there.
Crazy.
So when the car get hot, that's what causes the thermostat to lock up. It's because when the car get hot and the coolant washing that right there inside the engine, it causes the thermostat to get stuck. So that's what's causing that. So you're gonna have to get those hoses.
Two hoses.
Yeah,
and
up and lower bottom hose. And you know where Premier Chevrolet at in Belsman? Yeah, that's where you're gonna have to go get them at. Because I know the store ain't gonna have them.
You know how much they typically run?
No. And what you're gonna have to do is take a picture of your VIN number, or either you got your insurance card with you, where they can look it up by the VIN number to get you the right stuff, because you don't want to see, that's what I'm saying, the parts store will give you the wrong stuff. So therefore I want you to get everything right the first time, therefore don't have to keep making these trips back and forth. Yeah, so I don't want to put this back together like that, because as soon as I crank it up, what it's going to do is going to wash this stuff right back in there again. This hose and that hose there never been replaced, or they need to be replaced. Not only that, you can feel the hose and see how soft it is. It's so soft. Yeah, it's so soft. Just like a girl, it's so soft.
Wow.
When you say something on that one.
I'm speechless because I got some more stuff to buy.
Yeah.
And that was already,
Yeah, so therefore, like I say, you can't do it all at one time, do a little bit at a time. But like I say, don't need to put this back together and run that stuff right back up in there. And then rather you be facing the same problem again.
So this can't be pushed back a little bit?
No, I brought it out here because of the coolant. I didn't want it to be in your garage. Hello? Oh, Lord. Pipe and busted. Yeah, we can. It can be tomorrow, because Wednesday I'll be in Anderson Wednesday. Oh, no, you good. You good. No, sir. You know, there's one thing about it. I'm going to come back and check and see what's going on here.
Oh.
On the truck?
At this point.
Okay, but like I say, you know what I'm saying? Unless somebody did something.
I just got to
like
get these two upper and
all of a sudden now,
lower holes
don't have
replaced.
A hiccup unless somebody
It's got all this, it's deteriorating, so that's where we at with it right now. We can't do nothing until I get these hoses, and he says they don't have it in the mechanic.
Okay.
I mean, like an AutoZone. I got to go to Chevrolet.
All right. Okay then, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Done.
Oh man. All right. And Oh, this ain't nothing, is it? Right here.
No, that's telling you what year the car is
Um.
and what size engine it is. It's 1.8, 2014.
So the car gotta stay stuck because you can't put this. You can't. It ain't no. I mean, it's not no sense in putting it back, but it can't.
No,
You can't.
like I said, I can
It's,
try to get it back because it's on the hill. I
mm-hmm.
try to get it back, but you're gonna have to get in there and put it in gear. You're gonna have to turn the switch on and put it in gear because the battery's not connected. The battery's disconnected because if you crank it up, all the fluid gonna shoot out of there anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So everything is disconnected. So only thing I can do is get you to go in there, mash the brakes, and put it in neutral, and then try to push it back. Turn the switch on.
All the way.
It won't let you do it? You can't crank it because the battery ain't hooked up. Put your foot on the brake. Turn the switch on.
It's on.
Phillips stick. Alright. Cut it off. Now turn the
You can't.
switch on. Turn the switch on. I'm gonna crank it now. Now. Alright.
Calling 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688.
Alright. Alright.
Oh boy.
Get killed. Yeah, see, I don't want it to waste all up on it.
Yeah.
Running here, so that's why I brought it out here.
Okay.
To drain. But yeah, that's
All right.
what
So
I'm gonna
that's
have
the
to
next
do.
step for right now.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
your next step of getting your hose, getting you both hoses, open lower hose. Therefore, like I say, they made different. This one here, it locks them to the radiator, and this one right here got a clamp to it. So therefore, that has to be that special hose to go on there, because if you don't put it on there, right, you burn the engine up. Don't want to do that, man.
Sure don't.
You be. I'm mad with you. No, don't be mad at me now.
Yeah. So take the VIN number, and
Yeah,
that
take
way
the VIN number.
that way I
they
can't
get
go
you-
wrong.
Right, they'll give you the right stuff. Then we need the upper and lower radiator hose. Tell me it's 2014 1.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. All right.
So, like I say, when I seen that, so now it don't need no sense to put it back together, and you got that problem now, because therefore if you put it back together, and what it's gonna do is gonna wash right on in there, and then we start back
Back to
with the same problem
square
again.
one.
Yep. Yep. So that's what we got, man.
Okay.
Anything else, man?
Ain't nothing else we can do till we do that part. So.
Yes, ma'am.
No, that's it.
You know me, I like to do things right. I don't want to do nothing half step.
That's what I like. Cause people try to hurry up and get done and end up messing up other stuff.
No, I don't want to mess up nothing. I don't want you or your sister to beat me up.
What's this right here?
What's what?
This tool.
This for
That's pretty
taking
cool.
these clamps off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that tool for. Taking them clamps off.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what happened now.
Okay, what's the ticket on the thermostat?
Oh, I just do it all at one time.
Okay.
Get it all done at one time. So, get the hoses and stuff put on there. Just call me and let me know when you get them.
Okay. All right, you be safe, sir. Thank you. Oh man, I gotta get 2 hoses, and it looked like I'm gonna have to go to the dealership to get them because there's a special hose.
I know y'all. I know you and your sister, y'all independent women. But therefore, I wasn't looking for you to let that hood down yet.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Nah,
You want me to put it back up?
No, leave it alone. You let it down. Leave it
Oh,
alone.
you just saying you was gonna do it.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
Boy, I do. Yeah. I can get you so bad.
Yeah, he said I gotta get 2 hoses for my car, man. They deteriorating, so that's what's causing.
Oh, man, you got this?
Yeah, I hope so. Bills?
2 weeks, ain't it?
Nah, it's been a couple of days.
Couple of days. Man, it's like about 3 weeks mail there.
So I got all these little promotion stuff.
Yeah,
Some of this ain't mine, cause they be sending
that's my check right there.
Nah, that's a bill.
Oh man, they can keep that. If it's a bill, they look like a check.
Yeah, this Trustmark, this the house bill,
Oh man.
the mortgage bill.
Oh man. Oh, they can keep that. Yeah.
Well, I need this. This my W-2.
Oh. See if we can get that money back now.
Yeah.
Told you
See,
ain't gonna
I
get
told
back
you.
by
You want this
Wait a
one?
minute. Oh, I want no yeah, no. Shoot. But I just seen that. Who did that?
Ain't no telling.
Probably one of y'all dogs came over here.
Probably did. Cause I put this over here for the cats. It's a sensor that, cause they just used to be all in the trash can and all that. So it just helped with the dogs and rodents. And it's a solar thing on the top, so
Right.
it only come on at nighttime.
Right. And
It
it's good
scare
when
'em
you're
off.
barking. Yeah.
It flash and
Yeah.
it do make this little weird sound. They can't stand it, and it scare them off.
Okay.
But
All
yeah.
right, but like I say, yeah. Whenever you get them, just let me know.
Okay.
They might be a whole lot cheaper at the dealership, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Call them and see how much it is. The only one that probably would cost you more would be the one that made a special home. The other one issue, they might be cheaper.
So what are they actually called? Is
Radiator
it a
hose.
radiator hose?
Yeah.
Upper and lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up and lower radiator hose.
Cool. I'm finna start calling around now,
Okay,
so
then.
I can know what to plan for and how to do my monies and stuff.
Okay. How you know you get all that money?
I receive it.
You know you got all that money.
I receive it.
Yeah. All right, now.
All right. See you later. Move this car. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, I got you back in my pocket. Let me move it back. I really do receive that for real. Definitely need it. That's what I was saying the other day about how you be preparing and thinking it's gonna go this way, and simply him coming and checking to see what was wrong, he found all these other issues. That's what happened the last time. And then I'm having to come out of this extra money to get this stuff. And it's just like, yeah, it's what it is. I mean, it's life. It just get painful sometime, and it's, you know, as we human, so it affects us, and it don't feel good when adversity come your way. But that's why my channel is so important to me, because I want to develop the endurance, and I know endurance help build character. That's I forget the scripture in Romans. It's chapter 5, but it talk about that. Pastor had spoke on that earlier last Sunday, and I was like, man, because how we see it, how we see stuff is important. Like, pain gonna happen, things gonna happen, and it hurt when it do. What you get out of it is like, man, this year gotta be big, and gotta end way better than it started, you know. So getting monetized on here, and trying to grow and trying to build, like, it's super important and vital to me. I gotta get it. I gotta do it. I am thankful for, you know, family and friends, and like, I'm in my best friend car now. She actually was able to take me to work and pick me up, so that was great. But yeah, that's where we at with it, y'all. Couldn't get it fixed today. I gotta get some more parts. I gotta get ready to call around and get some pricing done and strategize and all that good stuff. That's somebody told me where I forgot how they worded it, where your focus goes, your energy flows, or something like that. So I definitely appreciate you so much for that and that reminder. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to hold on to. Like, that's a very, very good perspective to have right there. I like how you worded that. Elevate your energy by feeling. That's because you can tell somebody to think about the positive aspect, or think positive, or whatever, but it's like, no, put yourself in the space of, or just imagine how it will feel when everything is cool, everything's straight, everything is under control, you know, everything. Like, put yourself in a space to where you can say, like, dang, I remember that season. That was a rough season, because it's over, and you on a different vibe, you know what I'm saying? You on a different level, like, you ain't in that no more, so you can look back at it different and really appreciate it from a different space. But yeah, that's fire. That's super fire. Feeling how it will feel when it's all taken care of, because that's a good feeling already. Just thinking about it, it's just like you feel lighter. You feel yeah, you just feel less stressed. You feel less stressed, and just in that moment of like, man, it's fixed and it's over. You know what I'm saying? You right. You right. You right. It's crazy, because those are things that I say, you know, to other people. Those are the things that make my videos my videos. Because these are things I know, but it's hard to remember those things when it's you in it. But that's where the meat and gravy at, growth and you know, what God really like, he really work you out, like strengthen you for that next level, because it's all right here in the heat of the night. It's all in the valley. It's all in all of that, but it's hard to always, it's hard to remember that when you're in it. But that's like the most important part. So I really appreciate that so much in saying that. Yeah. And I was listening to something. I was listening to a podcast, and this guy, I think his name Jason Williams, he was like, when people say iron sharpen iron, you forget that that's not like you sharpening a knife when you getting ready to cook. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpening iron, like for real. You see them sparks. You see them sparks. It almost look like you something finna catch fire the way that it's sharpening the other piece. And so it's scary, it's messy, but it's necessary. Ooh, that was a bar, wasn't it? You got me spitting on her. Care for success. Self-care for success. You walking in that too right now. While you typing on here, I can that's a very fitting name for your business and how you're even showing up in this moment. So you be reminded of that, okay? But yeah, that is messy, it's scary, but it's necessary. Dang, I gotta write that one down. Thank you, Lord. See, he be downloading stuff in the moment. He really do. I gotta go ahead and get certified this week. I gotta study for my hazmat to add this endorsement to this license, because yeah, a higher paying job until I'm doing the job that I want to do is what, you know, that's my focus right now with this CDL thing. So after I make these phone calls, I'm gonna eat some breakfast and start studying, and then I'm gonna definitely do a video. I'm locked in on doing a video every day. I don't care how long it is. I'm gonna just talk until, you know, that's what it. I don't have nothing else to say. And then also I'm gonna sprinkle in kind of like what I did with that that art event in Birmingham. My sister got a show February the 16th at that same event space. So I'm gonna be doing and sprinkling different things like that around that I'm involved in, you know, so it ain't just me picking up the phone and recording, or just, you know, just a talking head. And there's no, if that's what people want to do, that's fine. But that's just not who I am creatively. So yeah, it's gonna be a little mix of everything, because that's what I do with this organization that I work with. I'm independently contracted with them, so it ain't like I get paid very frequently. It's like whenever they have a program and they get grant money, if I come in and I bring my camera and shoot, like get this footage, the footage that I get, I make like a recap video of the work they did in the classrooms, and then they send it off to these different organizations, and you know, it helps them get money, and when they get money, I get to get paid. So I'm excited for what they're doing in the community and what they're doing in the high schools, and I'm very excited to be a part of that as it grows. They just got their like first 6-figure grant a couple of weeks ago. So I'm hoping that I can just continue to create more and get better at editing and in my craft and creating art and videos and stuff like that, so that I can position myself for more money from them, because they got it. uh, I witnessed, I had to go film and document them actually getting the confirmation that they would get that 6-figure grant. So I know they got it, but I gotta elevate myself and make sure I'm in the right position to receive my cuts and my piece of the pie. Okay. And they're very, very generous and wanting to help others. Like, that's what the whole organization is built and centered around, is helping people get better at art, cultivate their art, and know that they can get paid. Art and being an artist pays money, but people, there's a misconception and there's a stigma around it to where people don't stick with it because they like, it ain't no money and there ain't no opportunities in it. But it is. You just got to connect with the right people. And I feel like God definitely connected me with the right people. Consider that God can send you what you need without having to work hard all the time. I receive that too. I receive that too. I receive that too, because at this job that I'm at now, like, I'm trying to get trained in other departments so I can work overtime and get money. I mean, this is my bread and butter, my job right now. So I gotta lock in with them and make as much as I can. But I don't know, one day at a time. But yes, I received that for sure. And yeah, today got no, not today, this year got no choice but to be a better year. And that's what I'm holding on to. And like you said, I gotta focus on what I can control and what I can't. And I also need to rest in the solution, not the problem. If I rest in the solution, if I rest in the victory, there we go. If I rest in the victory, and I can breathe better. I can see better. I can feel a lot better versus focusing on a problem. So I'm gonna take that away from this, and I appreciate you so much. I can't wait to read your book, and I can't wait for you to read mine when I'm done getting it together. Like, it's gonna be saucy. It's gonna be saucy. It's gonna be kind of like what you get on this page, but like on a whole nother level, because I'm sprinkling in stuff from like so many experiences. And yeah, I don't want to give too much away. Just know it's gonna be fire. So yeah, I hope y'all having a good day. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Self-Care for Success, for just your spirit. I can feel it through the phone, and it's beautiful, and it's God all up in that, and he's definitely living in you. And I just appreciate your encouragement. And yeah, definitely need it. Definitely need it. So y'all tune in. You tune in. Make sure you stay locked in. I'll be looking out for more of your content and different things like that. And yeah, until next time, you know what it is. New views, new heights. Peace. I hold the threes up when I do New Views, New Heights, because my favorite number is 3. It's the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and I feel like that's a signature of God. I feel like it's a reflection and a signature of love and just who He is. You know what I mean? So when you see me hold that up, that's why I'm holding that up in the end of my videos, because it's my favorite number. I actually had that number tattooed on my arm. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna end on that one. Amen. All right.